Chance08, and I'm back with another Marvel Legends action figure review. Thanks for stopping by, greatly appreciate it. I've been wanting one of these for a very long time. They had the original Spider-Man version that is now, I think it's almost $100. And then when they announced this one and I saw the price, I wanted to pass, but then when I walked in GameStop and saw it on pegs, I just had to pick it up. So let's check out the box and get on with this review. I love the game. I have the platinum trophy on both this and Miles Morales, and I'm really looking forward to this. You can see the render, which may be the render or it's the figure on the top. You got a pretty cool Spider-Man emblem up there, and on this side you get a cool image of Spider-Man PS5. And on the back, it shows you Spider-Man in another pose with all his accessories. Another reason I like this is because I don't have that web piece, I don't believe. Unless it came with the Walmart exclusive, and then the cool little web fist is pretty neat. On this side, you get another image of Spider-Man, and on the bottom, you get nothing but, yeah, plastic-free packaging there. But overall, looks really cool. Can't wait to open it up. So without further ado, let's open up Spider-Man 2 from the PlayStation 5 Gamerverse Marvel Legends line, and let's see what this guy can do. Boom! Spider-Man PS5 is out of the package with all his accessories on display, and for some odd reason, he only comes with one open palm and one swipper, which is a bummer. I know, and you know, the webs I appreciate. I think they're super cool. Really glad to get them. As you can see, the body on this guy looks absolutely amazing. I kind of wish the blue was a little bit darker, but overall it looks really cool. I love see the little cut in his neck there. Why didn't they do that with those No Way Home 3-pack Spideys? It just would have made the figures absolutely next level. But as you can see, yeah, he's completely pinless. Comes with 2 fists, which is good, so we can get him in some fighting poses. Here's one of the webs that he comes with. They are soft and pretty transparent. I thought they would be a lot wider coming from the images on the box. And then you can see this web right here. Looks like we can fit a villain in there, which is actually super, super cool if you're into toy photography or actually playing with your figures. They are pretty soft, but yeah, the detail on that looks super cool. I don't have one of these, so I'm very excited to have that. I don't have one of these little, is it a fist thing? Or actually, I think that's to go on a figure's face, but yeah, we'll check that out too. But again, that is another very, very cool accessory. It does come with the web line, which is clearer than most of them that I have, and they do work pretty well, and it's a nice accessory to have. And then he has one more web effect here, which again, you know, looks super, super cool, and I don't have this. I have it in the Retro Spider-Man cell-shaded version, which I haven't opened yet. And then not just the whippers I showed you earlier. Oops, sorry, Spidey. But he also comes with these 2 hands, and as you can see, the web lines are painted on him really well. Taking a close-up look at the figure, you can see the face on Spider-Man looks absolutely fantastic. The eyes are actually raised on the head sculpt. I'm not sure if that's a repack from somewhere or not, but I'm digging it. I think it's fantastic. And when you use the butterfly joints, you can see the web line goes all the way through, which is fantastic. Even on the back, you can see the spider web here goes all the way through. It looks absolutely sick. This web goes through on the back, and it goes through on the front. We've seen the articulation on this guy several times. That he has the drop down legs, which are really sweet, kicks up super high, beautiful toe articulation. Again, I'm really glad to get this version of this Spidey. The webs look absolutely perfect on him. There's no paint on the elbows, but again, that looks pretty fine to me because you're not really looking at that too much. The hands, I think, could have been painted a little bit better. Just that little white on them looks kind of odd, but we'll see when the game comes out how they look. If it's very accurate, again, you can see the black lines on the hands. The legs, there's no paint at all. On the back of the shoes, this peg right here is blue. It would have been nice if that was red also. And other than that, you can see his little articulated toes. I mean, boot cuts. This is basically your pinless Spider-Man, which is just fantastic. Kicks up about that high too, but I do love that spider symbol though on his chest. I think that looks super cool. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the game. I have platinum trophies in all of them, even Miles Morales. One other downfall I see on this figure is how they didn't add the red paint. They could have made it go out a little bit further. I wonder why they didn't do that there. That is definitely odd, and it's on both sides of the figure and on the back. It just looks kind of odd. It should have been red right there all the way through, but you can see that hinge cut on the back, which enables his head to look up pretty darn good. Let's get this guy in some poses. There's Spidey doing his superhero landing pose, which is pretty cool with the articulated toes. That actually rhymes, which is funny. But you can see, yeah, you can have him up on one toe. I'm sure you can get him crouching down even more. You can see he looks pretty straight towards the camera, which is exactly what we want in a Spider-Man figure. Can this head go back even more? I really wish it would. Maybe they'll give us an extra neck piece again. I know Shartimus Prime said it in his interview with Dan and them over at San Diego Comic-Con, but would we pay more for Spider-Man with more articulation? I think we definitely would. But let's get this guy in a few more poses. Here's Spider-Man with his web. It does fit on his fist really good. He's on a Mafex flight stand, but yeah, he looks good. Look how high that leg goes up. His hand goes between his legs. Spider-Man definitely looks cool. Here's another look at Spidey with his foot way up past his head and his arm between his legs, but this Spider-Man is super duper cool. I'm already having so much fun, and I'm really, really glad that I picked this guy up. You can see the paint apps just look sick on him. And yeah, he is fun to play with. That's for sure. And that's what this is all about, right? You see how cool he looks right there. You know, every time I just move him, I think, oh, that looks cool too. And I want to show it off some more. But, you know, that's what these figures are about, is showing them off, right? If you think that they look cool from that angle, it looks really cool too. Oh, he's currently on a Mafex stand, but you can see, man, he is an amazing, amazing Spider-Man. Very, very cool. And again, you know, just posing and playing. I should probably just do this all on camera, but you can see how low he is to the ground and how well those butterfly joints actually work on him. But yeah, very, very fun, very, very cool action figure. And for scale comparison, as you can see, here he is next to the Retro Shocker, but he does come with several web effects, which aren't really going to work on Spidey, but I guess, you know, you can stick them on your bad guys, as you can see there. And of course, this one here, which probably would just squirt against him against the wall. Like maybe you can, you know, let me put him against the wall here. You can see, like, yeah, if he was plastered against the wall, that actually looks really, really cool. And this right here, as I was saying earlier, it looks like it'll go over his shoulders like that. And yeah, that actually looks very cool, man. That is super, super awesome. Again, really glad to have that accessory. And then he comes with this one here, which is like, you know, ooh, it didn't stick on him, it just popped right off, but it's like a web face. Oh yeah, there you go. Check that out. So you can get webbed in the face. Oh, that's so cool. It's not even funny. Overall, the price, man, is the only reason why I don't think I would rate this guy that good. Let's put both of these effects on him. But, I mean, I wanted a PS5 Spidey really, really bad. So I think this guy is definitely, let me just move him out of the way. I think this Spider-Man is definitely, you know, worth the price of admission. And I'm really glad that I picked him up and didn't leave him there in GameStop. But again, guys, really appreciate you checking out today's video. Maybe check out one of these videos on the screen. And until the next time, maybe share this with your friends too. I'll see you guys in the next video.